making me some coffee. And then I'll be back. Does fucking put a glare on there. Big ass glare. See how bad it looks with the glare. Just leaving off for now. Not too bad of a glare. bad, Red. Might not show up on the camera though. Fucking glare is brutal. Oh. Whoops. You know how good that shows up. My God. It's fucking heavy. Whew. You can still have something to put in the case, but I'm not sure about placement. Really. I don't like that little RGB thing being out, because that fucking shows. What's up, Technique? Dude, this thing's fucking crazy. So, these light strips, when you buy them, even though it has a damn, thank you Super J, even though it has a built-in RGB controller on the board, they'll work from like the bottom up around the top to about right here, and then 4 inches of this strip, and then the bottom strip won't work. So you have to buy one of these JST extension cables. You get like a 5-pack on Amazon. They're like 12 bucks. It's not the new 50 series. I've been telling people don't buy the 50. It's the same exact chipset as the 40 series, dude. You might as well save $400 or $500 and just buy the fucking 40 series. This is a 4080 Super, so if you do exclamation PC, it should pull up the specs of this one. So this lighting kit, when we bought it, you could not get it in black. And that's what's in mine is the I've got the Strix 3090, and I'm happy with it, 100%. But we couldn't get this kit in black. I wasn't able to find any videos online of the NV7 case with this particular Phanteks light kit on it. And then I discovered why. Number one, it didn't come in black, so I had to tape off all the LEDs and paint it black. And number two, without spending extra money, you can't make it work properly. So there's that. Can run any game. Yeah, 100%. Like, I love my 3090. You know, I just, the 5090 is all the 50 series is the 40 series. But what they did, instead of the PCB being over here on the side, it's actually in the center of the fan. So the card is not, like, this is thick, right? This is pretty much the exact same size as a 4090. They're able to do a thinner card. So it's basically, you know, like a 5090 is a 4090 overclocked just a little bit. I can't see spending the money for a thinner card. $400 or $500 extra for a thinner card that's only going to be a 5 or 10% improvement. I just can't see. I wouldn't spend that kind of money, which I wouldn't buy a 4090 4080 Super, save about $800 for a 4080 Super versus a 4090. You're only losing 5 or 6%, so it's just not. Really need to upgrade. What are you running? Card's starting to go. Ooh. So this is the Phanteks NV7. It's an amazing case. There's a total of 15 fans in this case. So I've got a 360 AIO up here, and then on top of it, there's 3 more fans. 1660 Ti. That's a good card, but yeah, it's getting a little aged. I mean, you could go up to a 30 series right now for next to nothing when you compare it to other GPUs. I think you can get a Strix 3090 for about $800 to $1,000, and that's an amazing ass card. Could have my Snake living in there. It's a jet engine. This case, like I started up without the GPU in it. The fans are actually quite quiet at the moment, but it's still on the stock motherboard settings. I can hear the GPU running just because it's going about 80% right now. It's not bad. So the case and the fans alone was $800, and that's a lot of money to spend on a case and fans. Most people aren't going to spend $800 on just a case and the fans. I mean, hell, that's a damn motherboard and a CPU and RAM. I have a Cooler Master half XB case. I think it's a jet engine when it starts up. Computer might. Yeah, that's true. So I love the case. I think it's kind of geared more towards somebody going to do like a custom water loop, just because of all the space you have. You know, other than that, the cable management in the back of the case is, I'll just go ahead and say it, it's a nightmare. It's not easy to cable manage this case at all. It's not. The last build was in the Antex Performance F1 that I did for Nanu. Amazing cable management. Set up for a new gun. Ooh, what are you gonna get? What are you gonna get? A SIG. SIGs are good guns. They're pricey, so yeah, I can get why you're gonna save up for that one. We'll pull this front glass off just because it's getting a hell of a glare. See, I'm a Springfield snob. I love Springfield Armory. It's just my favorite when it comes to firearms, but dude, their AR platforms are crazy expensive. Carried it MP9. Smith & Wesson is a good brand. And I'm a 45 guy. You know, you can watch many reviews. You know, 45s, it might be big and slow, but You know, it does the job. A lot of police officers carry 9mm over 45 because if you have to shoot through a window, a 9mm will keep its trajectory to where when a 45 hits it, it'll go off course. I have a Springfield 911. I have the RT Pro. It's the Range Officer Pro is what it stands for. It's a competition 1911. It was like a $2,000 gun. I love that gun. It's heavy as fuck though. It's a beautiful gun, but it's heavy. A lot of people don't realize Springfield Armory was actually started by George Washington. So still regret not buying a Range Officer model. It has gotten way more expensive. I love my RO, bro. I'm pretty sure in my Discord under IRL Picks, if you scroll way up, I'm pretty sure I put pictures of it in there. If not, I'll throw some in there. Because of course, I have all my DayZ guns in there and shit. I forget. Just exclamation Discord will throw the link up. So I still have yet to I've got to put this in the case. Only one of these. So my buddy that this PC's for, he's got one leg. He's had it since birth, and he goes by the Pirate Rick. So he bought me this, and he wants one of them in the case. He wanted it for this giant spot that's up here. It just doesn't look good up there, so I'm thinking of putting it back here. It just doesn't look right up there, in my opinion. So I don't know where to put it. But I thought about putting it here, because it fits here pretty nicely, actually. So, it's an amazing case. It really is. These fans, they're at an angle with the front of the case. As you can see, it's at an angle. You can actually put them level, but it does bring the front up more. It puts it closer to the GPU, which may lower your temps a few degrees. I don't think it'll lower it a whole lot. These things are so bright, they're not even really picking up that good on the fucking camera. Like when I change the color of them, they're not gonna come in good, because I'm actually using my phone today. Because my 3090 shit to bed, I got it fixed. I just gotta get the money to get it back. Which should be in another couple weeks. We'll be back to DayZ in it. I got a guy at work that's never played DayZ. What's up, Miss Lunas? Never played DayZ, and I talked him into getting it. And I think he does a lot of PUBG and Call of Duty and stuff. He's like my age. Cool guy. So I can't wait to get Brian on there and show him some shit. Lunas, how you been? So the case right now is controlling the RGB. It's just a lot easier than dealing with the motherboard and all that. Been busy, but good. How are you been? I've been good. I've been working my ass off. But, I get home, I'm awake for an hour or two, and I go to sleep. I sleep all day and all evening. By the time I wake up, I got time to eat, take a shower, and go to work. The beauty of third shift, I guess, Cold outside. Our wind chill this morning is hovering right around 2 below zero. It's fucking cold. Probably gonna have some winter weather moving in tomorrow. I still haven't looked at the models lately. Not today. I've been looking at them every day, but I didn't look at them today. Parts of Florida are actually going to get an ice storm, which I don't think that's ever happened in my lifetime. So, JC, or Jason as I know him by, y'all know gaming with JC, he lives like right on the edge of where he could get an ice storm or he could get a very, very cold rain. Um, when you're predicting snow or anything, or trying to predict the weather this far south, you can't really do it. It's one of those that you gotta kind of watch it as it develops, and you can tell people an hour before, okay, this is exactly what we're going to get in the next hour. I was looking at your stream last night. Yeah, pretty busy night, Miss Linus. GG's. So because this thing has a 2-channel RGB, you can't control both channels at once. You have to change one, then swap over to the second channel and change it. It would be nice if there was a way to control both at one with touching one button, but I haven't found out any information on it. I don't know if you hold that down. I don't think it does anything. Yeah, and I've been so busy. Like, see, there's one channel, which is basically controlling the strip around the motherboard and the bottom fans. And then the second channel controls the rest. I didn't watch the whole thing. What kind of drama happened? Now I'm curious. Oh, that is so fucked up. I hate to hear shit like that. I figured you was an admin for Grinchy's map. It's kind of shit though, people come in and do stuff like that. Been messing with that server and other stuff. It's fucked up. It really is messed up. It's like, dude, really get a life. You know what I mean? Decided to come into my chat and talk with Richie because we were streaming together. Yeah, I was lurking at both of y'all's streams. So I just don't know where to put this thing. I know Rick had wanted it up there. I don't know. It doesn't look right up there to me. You know, unless you use just the skull. You know, you maybe put the skull like right there. To me, it actually looks better like back here. Which, without sticking it, I won't know. So I'm probably just going to make the decision and put it back here. Just be like, hey bro, this is where it looks better at. It just doesn't look right up there. So what kind of shit was he doing on the server? I mean, Grinchy can fucking ban him. You have to ban his IP though. Because if he's good at DDoSing, then he can just fucking, you know, make another account and come in there and do some more stupid shit again. Yeah. been banned. Pushing thousands of packets to serve VPN. Yeah, that's the bad thing is you know, that's what I was saying. Somebody that's good at doing shit like that will always find a way to do some stupid, fucked up shit. You know, Jason's Christmas server got fucking DDoS this year, and that sucked. Maybe it was last year. I think it was the year before. It was going to be an amazing server. Good God, this thing fucking weighs about 70 pounds. I'm not even shitting. The host is working to stop it. We need us to provoke him to push it harder so they continue to get info. That makes sense. See, to me, that looks better down there. It's kind of subtle. Get them back in rainbow because they actually show up a little bit better that way. So I think this entire build was about $4,000. Who's he using as a host? Oh, that's fucking bullshit there. Come on. Come on. Start it. Come on. Whatever, dude. Brett, what's up? That's lots of fans. Yeah, there's 3 you can't see. On top of the AIO, it's in a push-pull, so there's 3 more up there. It's a total of 15. Definitely a lot of fans. It should have no issue cooling. Dude, go lay down. Looked up. Thank you, thank you. I wish it was mine. That would be amazing. The other thing I don't like about this case is you can see the GPU cable is run across the top of it because the power supply sits up here in this top corner. And this is actually a custom cable with the, but that one's 2 feet long and still wouldn't go underneath the GPU back up. Caboose, what's up, brother? Because you'd have to have like a 3-foot PC, a 3-foot cable to actually make it work to go around it. So rather than the ugly one, or I could use the adapter, but these look like shit to me. I don't like using these. They just don't look good. You know, you got 3 cables going into one, this big bulky shit here, like literally sets right in front of it. It just doesn't look good. Caboose, how you and Angel doing, brother? Hope you're well. Lunas, did you changed your name lately? Because I know you were a VIP, which not lately, but you have in the past few months, I believe. It's been a while, bumpy ride. I bet it has, brother. I miss seeing you guys. I see smoke on all the time, but not you and Angel, so I was curious where y'all been. So yeah, if you're going to buy this case, just keep that in mind when you buy your power supply, that you're going to need like cable mod extensions. You've been playing, just not streaming. I figure you've been playing. I've been seeing you guys. Hell, I don't get time anymore to come on Twitch at all. he's still staring at me. He wants to go OUT, and it's not happening. It's literally all he wants to do is go outside and bark at the fucking neighbors. So any of the new people that want to see the actual build of this, my last VOD will show the build up until a certain point, and then it just died. So, but at that point I was on cable management in the back, and I hadn't put the GPU in yet, and I didn't have these lights connected because we had to wait for one of these cables. But I will say, it's an amazing case. I like it. It's massive. It's one of the biggest I've ever seen. We're playing on a 24/7 raid server. Holy shit, bro. That's crazy. Did y'all get the DLC? I figured y'all would. So Brett, how you doing, buddy? What part of the world are you in? It's been a while, bro. We get raided a lot. I bet you do, bro. Yeah, on official servers, man, I just never was one to build a base. We just always fucking buried loot somewhere. That's all you places to come out. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, you know, only having Chernarus and Livonia, you know, console. I'm glad. And I think it's a great thing that they give, you know, console players another map. I think it's amazing. You know, because on PC we have, God, I don't know, there's probably 30 or 40 different fucking maps. There's maps that people don't even know about that you never see. Dude, what? All right, let me make some coffee and let this fucker out. You need a party? Alright, let me let him out. I'll be right back. If people want to try out base, we got a custom castle with. Oh, hell yeah. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, it's just, you know, it takes a lot of work and shit to build a base on official. And it's like, man, I don't want to put all that work in and just have people fuck it up. But I just never really got into building bases. We've raided a few of them. So don't think I could do a base official. I'm saying it's almost, that's what I'm saying, daily rebuilding, you know, it almost becomes work at a point. You can't enjoy the game. You know, that's just my opinion on it. You know, like servers that have like weekend raiding or something like that, I get, because you're able to be there when they're raiding your base. That's a little bit different, you know what I mean? But that's why you know, even on PC, I play on servers that don't allow base building. If I'm gonna play PvP. Because, you know, I don't want to have, you know, if I'm in a PvP battle with somebody and I kill them, you know, well, that's it. You start DayZ over. That's the beauty of DayZ. Not, well, let me spawn close to my base, run and go gear the fuck up, and then come back and join the battle again. It's just, I don't find it fun. I mean, I get that people do. The fun for me in DayZ is getting geared up. You know, getting geared up, going to the military, you know, having that threat of, is somebody here? If I wanted to do that, I'd play deathmatch, yeah. We have lockers that have kids. That's what I'm saying, man. It's, you know. But like Zero's, one of my favorite servers. Probably is my favorite servers to play on. I get shit ping considering that, you know, you've got all your UK streamers and players that get ping of like 24, and here I am with like 180 to 200 playing on a server like that. And it makes it pretty fucking rough. When you shoot before, you know, a split second before them, but when their ping is like that, their bullet will actually register on the server before yours. Nick, what's up? Let me grab my coffee. It should be done, guys. I'll be right back. Monkeys! What's up, lady? Don't you ever, hey dude, my handsome Sarge again. He's the prince of all princes. You do it, I'll cross the big pond and kick your butt with Sue's foot. I love that. I'm gonna do it just so you have to do that. How you doing, sweetheart? He's just being a butthole, you know? Go Buckeyes? Dude, I don't know, man. I didn't think Notre Dame would make it as far as they did. And Notre Dame's due, bro. I'm doing good. Finally kind of adjusting to the third shift. I have days where I come home and I sleep for like 20 minutes at a time, and I'm awake for an hour, and then 20 minutes at a time, awake for an hour. What's up, Under? I think you need some lights in that PC. It's fucking, dude, it's epic. They're so bright it doesn't even really register on the camera. Yeah, it's not like, I think if I got like some like blackout curtains, might help me sleep a little bit better during the day. I mean, I have muscle relaxers. I took 2 yesterday. When I got home, it knocked me out. Well, it didn't knock me out. It took about 2 hours still to go to sleep. And I had a third shift. Dude, it sucks, bro. Like, I don't have time for shit anymore. It's like all I do is sleep. It's what it feels like. Blackout window film. Listen to thunderstorms. I might try that. Well, buddy, I'll try to pop back. Alright, Caboose, have a good day, brother. Don't work too hard. Yeah, it makes it rough, man. Because, like, in the morning time, the sun comes from that end of the house. Right in the fucking back window. And we have these same thick wooden blinds, but it's still bright. Dark room and YouTube. If it was dark, I don't think I'd have an issue. Love the bill, appreciate it. I wish it was mine. It's not, but no, this isn't for me, brother. This is the next gaming PC for Beaver builds. For my boss, actually. What's up, Jason? So there's 3 fans on top of the AIO that you guys can't see. So there's a total of 15 fans. The case and all the case fans were $800, which is a lot of fucking money for a case and fans. I mean, hell, you go to Micro Center and buy the baddest motherboard, not the baddest, but you can get a motherboard, CPU, and RAM combo, like the latest, what is it, Ryzen 9, I think they're at 9800X 3D. That's only like $759 at Micro Center for the motherboard, the CPU, and RAM. Think you need one or two more fans, right? If I could have fit them in there, I would have. I know it looks like you could almost fit another one on the bottom, but you can't. You can do up to 140 on the bottom. You can do 3 140s, but it wouldn't have looked right because everything else is, 120s. So I'm like, fuck it, we'll just do those down there. I think my PC has 9. I run 12 in my rig. I can't fit any more in mine. Mine only has 2 in the basement and 1 in the back, to where this one, that's where the extra 3 are. I feel like my PC is slacking now. The performance you get out of these is insane. Like, and this is just my opinion. If you're thinking about buying the 50 series, don't. It's the exact same chipset. Everything is exactly the same as the 40 series. They've just moved the chipset to the center of the graphics card, so it doesn't have to be as thick. They can cool it easier, and it's just slightly overclocked. So you're only talking about a 10% difference from a 4090 to a 5090. Man, for the extra $600, it's not worth it. It is a big ass case, and it's not even their biggest. They have one bigger than this. So they have the NV9, which is even bigger than this. This zip tie box fan on the side, and more fan than all of you. I think I've seen somebody that actually did that. I don't know if they zip tied it, but I think they took the glass off the side and had a fan sitting right in front of it. How you doing today, Jason, by the way, brother? I was just talking about your weather coming up. I asked you in Bobby's stream yesterday if you were prepared for it, but I don't think you've seen it. You might have been working or something. That went down the wrong spot. If it works, it works, yeah. So Jason, you're like right on the border of where you could either get an ice storm or you could just get some really cold rain, dude. You got 7 inches yesterday. This system that we're getting ready to get tomorrow has a possibility of moving up on you again. So we're still unsure what we're going to get here because the models are just up and down, up and down, up and down. It might run mods well if it cools down. Yeah, you won't have any issue cooling this PC. Mapping, just had him up. I fucking hate the doctor's office, bro. So I'll have to post this build on YouTube because you can type in this case and reviews or build or whatever on YouTube, and you won't see one with this lighting kit that goes around the outside. I know. I tried. And then I realized why. It's because this lighting kit comes from Fantex, the add-on. And there's an RGB controller that comes built into the case, a 2-channel. But you can't make this entire lighting kit work. It'll light up. It starts down here in the front, goes up the side, it'll come around, and it'll get about the last 3 inches down here. Won't work, and the bottom strip won't work. So what I had to do was purchase these JST extension cables off Amazon. And I basically, where they're daisy chained together here and here, I unhooked this strip and then hooked it into the second channel. It's 4 degrees where you're, it's -2 with our wind chill here today, but I think right now it's 21 degrees outside. The wind is just fucking brutal. Like if they get an ice storm in Florida, which is what they're predicting, it'll be the first time in my lifetime that it's happened, to my knowledge anyway. It may have happened when I was 3 or 4, but I just don't think it has. .27 with a wind chill of 23 here. Yeah, it's cold here. It's extremely cold. It's going to be below freezing for the next, I think, 3 days. That's including the highs. Our high here today is only 28. So the weather's supposed to move in here early afternoon tomorrow. So it may be another night off for me tomorrow. I don't know. I'm yet to be determined. Because I learned from the last snow, my car doesn't like snow. At all. It's just too much torque. It don't want to go anywhere. Made me miss my truck. So we searched forever for a 600 watt cable for this case. Which is, you know, for the PCIe 5.0 is what you use. Because I don't like using these. For one of these, it's 3 foot long. Can't find it 3 foot long. The one that's in this case is a little over 2 foot long, and it's a, you know, it's a good brand with the cable combs and make it all nice, but without it being 3 foot long, you can't go underneath the GPU and come out the bottom where you normally would. So you can see it right across the top. It doesn't look bad. It's just, I'm not used to seeing it like that. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on it. I mean, it's, you know, you can see it's pretty flat against the GPU. The bend on the cable's out here, the plug's way up here. So there's a good inch and a half before the cable bends. Which, from my research, that's where you get your problem with these 600 watt connectors, is when they bend real close to the end. There's a guy I follow on YouTube, that's all he does is repair GPUs, and he's still getting like 20 to 30 4090s a month to repair. He's never gotten a 4060, a 4070, a 4080. All he's getting are the 4090s. And that's another reason I tell people, don't go with a 4090. They're still having issues with the power cable. Some people are not, some people are. Nobody's really came out with a video that says this is exactly what's causing it. When they do, they come back about 2 or 3 months later and said, hey, I was wrong. You know, they just can't narrow it down. But you know, Andrew, when you were talking about your PC slacking, what's up, Miss Mags? You know, this is pretty much the exact same specs that I put on Nanu's PC. It's the same motherboard, RAM, CPU, and GPU. And the performance of that thing's fucking amazing. Amazing. Even compared to mine, which is, you know, like JC's, it's for the 30 series, is top of the line. And, just so much better performance with this. How's Mags doing today? I think Mags is probably colder than all of us today. Nanu might be a little bit colder just because she's more in the damn Arctic air than Mags is. Mags is like on the edge of it. What's the temperature there, Mags? 2 degrees. What's your wind chill? Our wind chill here is -2, but my temperature is like 21, 22. but just because it's extremely windy. At 2 degrees, fuck that. That's cold. No wind, okay, so no wind chill, that's good. That's extremely good because holy hell. They were talking about like parts of North Dakota and like Wisconsin being like 20 to 30 degrees below zero. That's cold. What kind of soup are you having? We're having tacos for dinner, and I'm when I make tacos, I make so much. You know, I make like 3 pounds of taco meat at once. So I'm thinking about making it for lunch, and we could just heat it up for dinner. Homemade chicken noodle. Nothing wrong with that. See, I'm like Mags. I can eat anything for breakfast. It doesn't have to be like cereal or breakfast items. Sue, on the other hand, can only have breakfast things for breakfast. Hell, I make pizza for breakfast or tacos or chili. Like, if it's food, I'll eat it. And I told Sue, I'm like, but you'll make breakfast for dinner, but you won't make dinner for breakfast. It just kind of makes no sense to me. Food is food. That's exactly what I think. Exactly how I feel about it. Dude, the air coming out of this thing is crazy. I don't know if you guys can see the door I'm opening or not. I can eat anything at any time. 100%. The back of this case is one of my favorite parts of this build because, yeah, that door showed up. At this door, it has cable combs back here that you can run all your cables through, and they actually come out of the bottom of the PC. So if you've got a desk like in the middle of a room, you won't see the cables all going in the back. They'll come out the bottom. It looks just really, really clean. And actually, if you were running, like if you got, like I say, a 3090 Ti or the 4090 Ti that comes with the 240 rad, where these fans are, there's enough room to put the radiator behind them, which is really nice. Soup was a good idea. My hands were so cold. Oh, if my hands or my feet get cold, I'm frozen. There's 100%. Every time. Man, the wind coming out of the back of this thing is crazy. There's so much air movement in this case, and I don't even have the glass on it. The reason I didn't put the glass on it yet, I put it on there, but I've taken it back off, is because on camera, it puts such a glare on this front piece of glass from the blinds there that you wouldn't be able to see into it. I've never been a fan of soup. Well, I like soup if I'm sick. My toes are cold, I have socks and warm shoes, and I have a blanket. Yeah, and see, you're probably freezing it. If you're like me, when my feet get cold or my hands get cold, that's it, I'm done. I'm absolutely freezing. When I worked outdoors during the winter, I had heated socks on and a heated undershirt. Milwaukee makes some amazing ass heated socks. They're the only ones I know of that you can adjust the temperature from low, medium, to high. Every other pair I ever tried on, they just had one setting which was hot and your feet would sweat. The Milwaukee, you cut them on low and they're just warm but they're not sweating. I can't stand sweaty feet. Jason, if you're still here, sitting at the doctor, have y'all been looking into other property? Or I know you were talking about Kay's grandma. You're gonna try to talk her into selling you some land. Has that gone any further? Let me go get this dog in. Use the restroom, guys. I'll be right back. What's up, Will? Hope you're doing good, brother. If you're gonna stand at my door, you can get in here and lay down so I can shut it. Keep the fucking heat in. Damn dog don't know what he wants. Ugh. Well, I hope you're good today. It's like my 7th or 8th cup of coffee this morning. Work sucks today. I know it's cold where Luda's is, so it's probably cold where you're at. You have your appointment tomorrow. Well, I'll be hoping that it goes well. Let me know what they say. It's weird. On camera, these lights look pink. Or pinkish. They're actually red. Because I'm using the phone and the lighting on it doesn't, I don't know, it's like these lights, it doesn't look that great. I like to go into the big city. Yeah, I can understand you don't like going there, but it is a necessity, because this is for the second opinion, right? Or did you already have the second opinion? Because the first guy just sounded like he didn't want to remove it. It's like, dude, you just need to fucking go ahead and remove it. You get to tell 2 shops in long are open on the weekend after both shops called out all weekend to stay home and watch football. You already did the second opinion, okay. Well, I mean, that's on them, Will. I would honestly enjoy that shit. Like, look, can't work this day? Well, guess what? There you go. Enjoy your fucking pay now. So the whole shops get punished, or did the entire shop? If the entire shop called out, oh, fuck them. Don't give them that opportunity to make that fucking overtime. Oh, they have set days. Girl, quiet. Jozo, quit doing that. Since somebody's going in heat, means he's going to be going fucking nuts here the next few days. Dude, the lights in this thing are just absolutely insane. Or do your guys even get overtime, or are they just strictly 40 hours? I got some overtime in Saturday. Because anything we work over 8, so it's time and a half. I did 11 hours Saturday. I was fucking beat. It sucks when it's this cold, because I drink a lot of coffee. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go make some more coffee. I'll be right back. Whew. Ugh. It's almost so cold the heat won't keep up. Oh, fuck. 62 out there. Made a mess. I don't know what to do with the rest of the day. The doctor I saw for the second opinion is sending me to interventional radiology. So, what are they thinking? They're going to treat it with radiology? Or is that what where they're sending you to determine if they can? I'm just hoping they would remove it, which I'm sure you probably were too. can apparently can block off the pain there to the liver and or shrink the mass. With radiology? Interesting. I mean, both of which would be good, right? I mean, the whole point is so you don't have pain now and or issues down the road. Taking the mask out would be cutting off half my liver. Holy hell. Your liver's kind of important. It's most definitely important. So they still have yet to determine exactly what's causing the pain? But that's the only thing that showed up abnormal, right? Through like your scans and everything. My guess would be that's what's causing the pain. So if that isn't causing the pain, what's the next step they're going to do? Because I'm sure you've already asked that. Gonna be streaming today, Mags? So it should be about 2 or 3 more weeks before I get my PC back and ready to game. But when I do, we're going to have to jump back on Outlast and our other games. The second guy said it could be referred pain and it's causing the pain on the wrong side. We'll prep for the meeting. Alright, Will, have good luck, brother. 50-50 that it is. So he's saying like hurts on this side but problems on this side. What's wrong with yours? My GPU quit. I don't exactly know, but I know when I did a GPU test, I was only getting like 6 frames per second. So at least he didn't say it was a problem. I mean, that'd almost be like a ghost pain type thing. So I won't know exactly what was wrong with mine until I pick it up. The guy just told me it was fixed and ready. It was going to cost me $1,200. Which I could have bought a fucking 4080 Super. He did say that if it's not the cause of the pain, it could refer us to some places. So it could have been a crack in the board, which I doubt. I mean, I had an anti-sag bracket on it. Or it could have just been a bad chip, I guess. I don't know. I mean, hell, it wasn't. I think it was just less than a year old. You know, I had the problem with my RAM, and then I changed out the RAM, and it ran good for a little bit, and then it started causing the same fucking issues, and it ended up being the GPU. You can do an online GPU test, and it basically will or run the GPU that you can see online what it's doing. Yes, I'm streaming today, and I can anytime now since I ain't nice. What are you streaming today? Merritt, what's up, brother? Today's the day, baby. Goddamn thing is blinding. It is massive, bro. It's a big ass case. A shitload of LEDs. So the lights that go around the bottom edge of the case, the problem I was having was it was too many. There's 180 LEDs in just that strip around it. And the RGB controllers can't do that many. Probably going to map, maybe play a game also. Nice. So that took some head scratching and figuring out a way. Good riddance, no shit about that. Alright, Max. Don't forget to watch the swearing in. Yeah, I probably won't. More than likely. Jack, what's up? Hope you're well. Sorry, I command you to. No, I don't want 4 more years of that. I can't think of any reason. I understood I'd probably be sleeping during it. Normally I would be too, but Saturday night, let's see, Friday, yeah, I guess it would be Saturday. When I went to work, when I got off Saturday morning, all day Saturday, I couldn't sleep. I don't know why. I probably, from the time I got home in the morning till I went to work that night, I might have had 2.5 hours worth of sleep total. So yesterday morning when I got home, I was just tired. I took 2 muscle relaxers, probably was up for another hour, hour and a half, and I went to sleep, and I slept until this morning. So I either got to stay up all night tonight or sleep through the night, and at one point I'm going to have to stay up 24 hours to get my work schedule sleep back. It's just weird. It fucking makes it rough working third shift, because I don't think the human body's fucking made to work third shift. Jedi, what's up? Looks amazing. Where'd you put the skull? I ended up putting it right here, brother. By the way, guys, this is Rick, I'm assuming, who owns the PC, because he was the only one that knows about the skull. When I tried to put it up here, it was just too tall and didn't look good. So I ended up putting it in the back. Because to put it proportion right, it hung down over this bar right here and it just didn't look good. It does look amazing. Another thing that I thought we could do, which I'm glad you're in here, was we could take the second skull without the crossbones and maybe add it like here. I don't know if that'll be too much or not. So what would you think about taking this second one and putting it here? Just bought some RAM for my PC. I didn't realize I only have 32, so I bought. So you went with 128? Some PCs don't like running 128. Mine didn't. I had to go down to 64. Dude, I can't believe you didn't go with like Pirate Rick or something for a fucking name. You went with Twisted Jedi. I checked before I bought it. So my motherboard is compatible with 128. It just didn't like it. You couldn't run it XMP on it. So instead of running at 36 megahertz, I was only able to run it at like 3200 megahertz. Fine with just the one. I put the other in my truck. Alright, that works. How was work last night, bro? So Twisted Jedi, guys, is the owner of this PC. It's also a great friend of mine and my boss. 4x32 is the worst case scenarios. I'll return some of it. Yeah, and that's what I ended up going with was 232. Because when I had 4 32 sticks in there, I couldn't run an XMP. Took the night off. Hell yeah. You deserve it, bro. Dude, I fucking came home Sunday morning and I was up maybe 2 hours and I slept until this morning at about 5 o'clock I woke up. Because, you know, I didn't sleep the night before. He's a fucking slave driver, I'm telling y'all. Yeah, I have to, my boss, have a boss. I still got to put Windows on it and tweak the BIOS and get everything set up for you. That way you can get it home, plug it in, and be good to go. And it's heavy, bro. Holy fuck, it's heavy. Like just moving it moves the whole goddamn table. Monkeys, you working today? And if y'all think we get snow, Monkey lives in Sweden. We don't get shit compared to her. Playing Rust, it pushes right up against my 32. Goddamn, that's brutal, bro. Hard to be a slave driver when you work as hard as everyone else. I agree with that. You know, I'm just giving you shit. With tons of goat. So the RGB, it doesn't show up good on camera. The phone just doesn't pick it up that great, but there's like different settings, but you can only control one channel at a time. You can do two channels, but so since your boss is in chat, does that mean we can't talk about last stream where you're dancing naked on the table with pom-poms? Hell, who do you think was filming it? See, it's just, you can't sync the shit up. So it doesn't even do it justice because that's white and it's extremely bright, but it doesn't read real good on the phone. I don't even think the red's going to read that good. And to answer your question, I got this morning off. Nice. And of course the GPU lighting, which a lot of you gamers know, that'll be changed once I set it up. I'll have to put a program on there to change that lighting. It would be nice if there was a way to control the lighting on this with those buttons up there, but unfortunately there's not. So they're just in the rainbow thing now. Yeah, he's definitely been to some of my parties. %. Put it back on there just so it matches the GPU. Dude, this thing is fucking bright. Crazy bright. And Rick, that fucking 2-foot cable, As you can see, still wasn't long enough to go under. But it looks a lot better with this one. As you see it here, because it's laying pretty flat against the GPU than it does with anything else. And I don't think we'll find a 3-foot one, because that's what it would take. Fucking cold, I know that. So my question is, what's going to be the first game Rick plays on it? And when I get my PC back, which should be about another 2 or 3 weeks, I've got to get Rick on DayZ. Because I think you played Escape from Tarkov, right? How much does it weigh? If I had to guess, bro, it's probably close to 50, 60, 70 pounds. It's fucking stout. I mean, it's definitely heavy. Nah, maybe 40 pounds. It's heavy though. Definitely heavy. Which I don't have the glass in it either, so the glass is going to add a couple of pounds to it. The reason I don't have the glass on it is because the glare from the fucking window comes in. You won't be able to really see in it. Well, at least on the front. The side piece it doesn't fuck with. Shit, it weighed 30 empty. Yeah, we probably put another 10 or 15 pounds in it, at least. It's heavy. It's the heaviest PC I've ever built. I thought Nanu's was heavy, but this one's a lot heavier than hers. I mean, hell, the power supply alone probably weighed close to 10 pounds. And it's up top. The fucking 4080 Super is heavy anyway. So, yeah, it's heavy when you got them 15 fucking fans in it. Dude, it looks amazing though, bro. I'll tell you, the camera does this no justice at all. Cat's taken care of, code yellow, and more water. So you're going to do a code yellow, or you already did one. More water, so you're going to have to do one in another 10 minutes. Like me, I'm like 7 cups of coffee already, and I got to piss again. Never going to sleep now. How's life on the road been, Under? And how'd your new truck do in the snow, bro? Did you even take it out? Curious about that. You drive for someone else now. Nice. Like, even off, this thing looks amazing. So are you still doing like overnight runs, or are you just doing local? Like, how are you doing the new runs? It's such a pretty PC, Rick. Like I say, building this PC makes me jealous. It probably makes a lot of people jealous. So this is his first gaming PC. Like, this is an epic ass PC for your first gaming PC. Because I know your old job, you were doing like out of state overnight runs and shit, right? Or a couple of days at a time. Truck couldn't go anywhere. It was tested last night to save it snow. Even stomping on it. Sorry to make it spin in 4-wheel. Yeah, my truck was that way. Well, in 4 low it was that way. In 4 high it wasn't that great. And it went, but they like to catwalk on you when you turn in 4 high. Still hauling doubles. Back home, dude, it's nice. I mean, when you got a family, so it's got to be fucking amazing getting back home every day. When you got a family, that's an important thing. Oh, I bet it is, bro. 100%. So how long the tandems are you able to pull? Just got up, gotta feed the boys. I'll jump back on in a little while. All right, brother. Yeah, I didn't test the truck too much. I know. 100%. Anything can get stuck. Like anything can get stuck. Hell, the snow that we had, I couldn't even get my car up the driveway. That car just, I haven't drove a car in over 20 years. I've been in a fucking 4-wheel drive truck for the last, since 2005. Before 2005, I had a car. And it was front wheel drive, so it'd go places, but driving the car, it makes me really, when it snowed anyway, it made me really miss my truck. I love my fucking car, don't get me wrong. But when it snowed, I miss being able to get out and go places. All right, let me do a Coke Jello, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, 2 28-foot trailers. We're running, you can't go any longer than that. I've never seen 3, bro. I don't think I've ever seen 2 54s, because that's fucking huge. The highways are straight and boring. Yeah, I've never seen triples here. Your car goes fine in the snow. Most front wheel drives will go anywhere a 4-wheel drive will go in the snow. My car's just got too much torque when you mash the gas. It doesn't want to go anywhere in the snow. Volvo S60. I think a Volvo S60 is all-wheel drive, I think. If it's not all-wheel drive, it's front-wheel drive. Wait, don't y'all... You still got the big Suburban, right? And Volvo's one of the safest cars on the road. It has been for years. We have an Explorer. I thought y'all had an old Suburban for some reason. We call those Exploders down here, not Explorers. Subaru's good fucking cars. I thought y'all did. Subaru's good cars. You get good gas mileage too. Will drives a Subaru, but it's got a Hellcat motor in it. But part of me seems to think that got destroyed. Their Impreza gets 36 highway. That's pretty impressive. And my fucking Chrysler 300 gets 34 on the highway. Which isn't bad. I think it weighs like 4,500 pounds. It's a big heavy ass car, you know. Legacy wagon, that thing we're going any snow and truck would. It's not far. Yeah, 100%. Subarus are great vehicles, man. They're known for that shit. Now I figure out what I'm gonna do with the rest of my day. Probably not a fucking thing. I'll lay in the bed, eat Slim Jims, and watch TV. Be fucking lazy. Yeah, I had that one game we were playing. What's up, Moxie? Shit, you got a good deal. Around here, you can't buy shit for $1,000. You know, a set of tires costs that much. From, not for. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. You got it from your sister for $1,000. Yeah, I do still have that game we streamed a couple weeks ago to finish. Because I haven't played it since the stream. I just don't know if I want to stream gaming right now. That fucking controller drift on that PlayStation sucks ass. And it just makes me miss my PC that much more. Stream time, nothing wrong with that. Want to enjoy your stream. Hey, if you want, once you start your stream up, you should be able to raid my channel to your stream if you want to do that real quick. Because I'm about to hop off and I'm on mobile and I can't raid nobody from mobile. Moxie, I hope you're well, by the way. It's always good to see everybody in chat. So yeah, it's so cold outside. Hell, it's cold in here. It's only like 62 in here. That I'm gonna lay in the bed and be lazy and watch TV and enjoy my day off. Just had to get up and get this thing finished and fired up for you guys to see how pretty it is. Because it is an amazing ass PC. I'm going to call it there, guys. Mags Can't Dance is getting ready to fire her stream up. If you guys want to click on her name and follow her if you're not already following her. Degree 40 went negative 40. Fuck that. We're right below zero today, and it's fucking cold. But yeah, Mags, enjoy your day. I'll pull you up on the phone and have your stream open. If you can rate everybody to you, that would be amazing. As a mod, you should be able to. I know Linda can and Will can if they're on their PC. But I love all you guys, and I miss you guys. And like I say, another 2 or 3 weeks, we'll be back to streaming a lot more once I get my PC back up and going. And I can't fucking wait because I'm itching for some gaming. She's a super mod, right? Linda and Will are, yeah. But I don't know how she does it. I'm glad y'all could catch me on, bro. I miss chatting with all y'all and seeing all y'all, man. I really do. You know, so I think once I get my PC back, I think what I'm going to start doing is 2 to 3 hours a day, every day, and then on my days off, you'll know, we'll go like 8, 10, 12, 14, my normal, you know, ungodly long ass streams that I do, because I can't wait to get back. I miss all you guys, and I love hanging out with everybody. I think only super mods can. All right. Well, what I end up doing is setting it up to where all the mods can do it. Yeah, if you want to try, sure. And if not, like I say, I'll just make all my mods super mods so they can all do it. Because, you know, all of you guys all live in different time zones. Which is, actually, I think Will, Linda, and Mags all live in the same time zone. I'm pretty sure they do anyway. But I know for the majority of it, all my mods are in different time zones. And I have it that way for a reason. Number one, because I love all you guys. And I have mods for a reason. And, you know, two is I'm normally protected. There's normally always a mod in when I'm live. That's the beauty of having mods in different time zones. So, but anyway, hopefully Monkeys can take us over. If not, guys, go over and watch Mags. You won't be disappointed. She's going to be doing some mapping. I think she said she was also going to play a game today. So I'll give it a minute and see if Monkeys is able to successfully take us over. Now you gotta do /raid and then space Mags can't dance. And it should work. I know, but that, okay. Well, then it probably won't. So that would be I have to make you a super mod, which I will do. That way anybody will be able to, you know, any of my mods will do it. So, anyway, guys, I love you all. Go watch Miss Mags. And I will catch you all soon. I just wanted to test exclamation raid. There's nothing wrong with that. I hope you all have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever time it is where you're at. And I loved hanging with all you guys. And until next time, peace. Oh, is that going to work? Hell, it might work. We'll find out. Just a link? Alright, let me see. I might be able to. Maybe. Yep, I don't think I can do it either. When I do a /ray, it doesn't even come up command. Yeah, I just did it too, and it didn't either. So, anyway, guys, I love you all. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.